Alright, let's go. Actually, today I planned to do Vice interrogation, but I didn't realize Hamel was already out, bro. So might as well start with Hamel. But before that, let me do some things. Nice. Events. Alright. Wait. Alright, okay, start now. Hamel, bro. Interrogate. The crimson curtains are drawn open, revealing the seats filled with audience. Coming up next is a solo dance. Cluck! Right after the announcement, the spotlight shoots out a burning beam, scorching the top of your head. Hey jellyfish. You finally make out the faces in the audience. There are black phantoms gleaming with an eerie, ghostly light and with a murderous air around them. They're charging at you. Chief. Chief. Nightingale's voice pulls you back to reality. According to your request, the FAC has sent as many forces as possible and the contamination has mostly been cleaned up. But the issue you're concerned about most, the sinner Hamel, What happened to her? Her mental state is not very stable. For 23 years, she's been living among corruptors and dancing ceaselessly in the illusory realm, without any concept of time. Of course, she can't cope with returning to reality all of a sudden. No, the situation may be worse than you might think. Her mental condition has affected her memories and even her catalyst power. As for the cause of her mental instability, I'm afraid you'll have to find out more about it through interrogation, Chief. Wow! My new picture. My new background picture. Nightingale seems a little tense, but even after her preamble on Hamel's condition, when you enter the interrogation room, Hamel's confused state still surprises you. Start. Hamel. Chief? Oh, she looks pretty, man. She still seems unaccustomed to this title, clutching at the hem of her dress nervously. Elegant, gentle, strong, kind. Your entire impression of her in the carnival is now sealed under confusion and horror. You cannot imagine the kind of spiritual power one must pay as the price to subdue corruptors. No need to force yourself. We're all very grateful for your efforts. and we hope to help you find out the cause of your mental instability. If you don't like the format of this conversation, we can take it somewhere else. You're all grateful? Yes. You helped Hela and Hecate get rid of the darkness in their hearts. You suppressed the corruptors, saving the FAC and the MBCC from depleting their forces. You've helped many people. Me? I've helped you? You really don't remember anything? In the carnival, there were a Hamel who was your impersonator, 3 puppets who wished to protect your dance, and Parma with his subordinates in raincoats. My impersonator, puppets? The sudden overflow of information is giving her nerves. She frowns, repeating your words while shaking her head constantly. I don't remember. I only know I was dancing. I kept twirling and twirling. From the moment I stepped onto the dance floor to the moment I got woken up by you, decades seemed to have passed. Yet it also felt as short as a blink of an eye. Dancing and dancing, that's the only clear memory I have from that dream. Then do you still remember me? The shackles are gleaming with a red light, sending warmth from your fingertips to her. Hamel merely looks down and gives a faint smile. It's a familiar and kind warmth. I wish I could remember what it is. It seems like she's forgotten about you too. I'll come back to get you. This is not the end. Dance for yourself. I'll give you a stage. Wait for me. I'll help you remember. That's alright. We still have a lot of time. You will remember everything. Right now, our priority is to find out the cause of your mental instability and help you adapt to the world outside the ring. You still remain gentle and patient, but you can't help feeling a little down. You fulfilled the promise between the two of you, yet she's already forgotten it. Still, Hamel captures your unexpressed frustration and disappointment. I really want to help you. Want to recall the story behind this red light. But that voice has ripped open the past. Too many memories are flooding out. I can't find you in them fast enough. Voice? What voice? It could be what's disturbing Hamel's mind. The final words he left before leaving. Hamel's gaze falls upon the evidence bag beside your hand. Oh, a silver pendant the old man by the park gate gave you. It is a photo of a girl with rosy red eyes. I got it from an old man at the carnival's gate. He said I could find your location with this. At the bottom of the lake, I gave the pendant back to you until you were rescued by the FAC. What did you hear from it? An old man? Her voice sounds a little choked with sobs. Yes, a white-haired old man. Why? Wait. Oh, I tell what did you hear from it? I see, he didn't tell anything yet. It's a white-haired old man, why? No, nothing, it's just that I've forgotten that time is not the only thing that ages people. She lets out a soft sigh and smiles a little sorrowfully. It's him. He keeps repeating this to me time after time. Hamel cups the keepsake next to her ear. I'm sorry, sister. I can finally meet you. Sister? Before you have time to follow up with questions, a boy you've never seen before suddenly appears in the interrogation room. Sister, quickly, before they find us. I need to take you somewhere no one can find us. The boy has a melancholic and immaculate air about him, seeming extremely determined as he spoke those words. Don't worry, I am young and full of strength. I can handle any job, delivering goods, pulling a rickshaw, anything of that sort. I know you're fed up with a life like this. You fear the stage, but as long as I'm here, no one can force you to dance. This is... The shackles have sent the answer for you. This is an illusion Hamel has created with her ability. The boy in the illusion has long blue hair and a pendant around his neck, looking strangely familiar. That boy is the old man at the carnival. Yes, that's my story before I entered the black ring. She stares at the pendant in her palm, her fingertip brushing the yellowed portrait of herself. For Hamel, time has stopped with the black ring, so there hasn't been any changes in her appearance. But her younger brother Norman has become a white-haired old man. I knew it, but I thought he was the father. Oh my god. So it's just brother. I see. Both time and the talent have not treated the sister and brother fairly. Never go on stage again. The doctor said you feared the stage. If you don't want to faint and trigger your illness again, listen to me. I only want you to stay here, stay with me. You don't have to worry about money. I'm doing all of this for your own good. For your own good. Norman, I'm sorry. You don't understand anything. What should I do? Please, what should I do? The boy turns around in despair, a chasm separating him and his sister. You seem to have had some arguments. His feet were entangled in mud, making him irritable. By mud, do you mean stress from his daily life? You are slowly catching up with the tempo of Hamel's expressions. She nods, and with a wave of her hand, a new illusion unfolds. I won't have to worry about tomorrow's dinner. I won't have to bear the foreman's beating and swearing. I won't have to worry about sister being taken away. Norman, where have you been today? You seem a bit strange. No worries, as soon as I step inside the carnival, all my troubles will vanish. In the illusory realm, Hamel pulls the boy back, trying to talk sense into him again and again. No, stop now. She walks into the perilous carnival alone, pushing Norman away. The marching crowd rounds her figure. With her dance, a brand new massive illusion unfolds, separating the siblings on the two sides of the new park's walls. Leave this place, never come back inside. The illusion fades, leaving only the sad message from Hamel's past echoing in the interrogation room. The protagonist of the story looks down at the only keepsake in her hands, closing the locket gently. That's why he stayed in the black ring. It was all because of me that he suffered so many troubles and became obsessed with the carnival's buster. To stop him from re-entering that dangerous place, that was the only option I had. I thought he could let go of the past and begin a new life on his own, but I had overlooked that. As siblings, besides our appearance, we resemble each other in some other ways after all. Our stubbornness and persistence. I didn't expect he would linger outside the carnival for so many years. Who would have guessed that a missing black ring case that's impacted this city for decades all started because the sister was trying to stop her brother from ruining his life. The cause of awakening of the first publicly known sinner is not some tale filled with intense grief or hatred. Rather, it is somewhat mundane. I'm so sorry, your brother Norman. I know, I can sense that he's no longer alive, is he? No. When the FAC eliminated all the corruptors in the lake and brought you out, we double-checked and found no other survivors. I see, perhaps the finale of the dance has already been written long ago. I entered the carnival because of Norman, and before I left the carnival, I also heard his final voices. Her head bowed, her resigned and pitying eyes passed slowly over the marks left on the pendant by time. It's my fault. It's not your fault. It's the passing of our closest family. They've been missing each other but never seen for over 20 years. There are no words to console this kind of sorrow. Before he left, he asked me to watch your dance in his stead. His wish was granted. I think he didn't suffer much when he passed away. He's already gone. You should be freed from this as well. Freed? No, she can't be freed yet. Who's talking? Before you can react, dizziness overcomes you and your ears are ringing. A new illusion taking over your entire vision. Dark, chaotic colors cover all the lights in the interrogation room. A phantom is extending its tentacles to envelop both of you. You've seen this phantom before. The vision you had in the dazed moment before the interrogation, in the audience facing the stage. Is this your illusion too? No, it's... I'm a part of you. Your confusion, your perplexity, your loneliness, everything you see in your nightmares. Nightmares, could it be that what you saw before the interrogation was caused by the spiritual link of the shackles? The phantom brushes your cheek as if with compassion. She has her own doubts, purposes and desires. What about you, Hamel? What is your answer? I've already given my answer. The carnival was dangerous. I could only... The ring had shattered and Norman had left. He had no more reasons to stay. Why did you sacrifice yourself? Why did you dance with the corruptors? You know it. You must know the answer. The phantom approaches Hamel step by step. Though she is the owner of the illusory realm, Hamel can't stop its questioning and can only muffle her ears helplessly. It wasn't only for Norman. It wasn't only to trap the monsters in there. Say it. What is it that you've always desired? Why did you stay in the carnival? What I desire? What do I desire? You're still feeling anxious. You're still confused. That's why you created me. You're not freed from this yet. You cannot be freed. I don't know. Hamel keeps shaking her head. Your temples continue to hurt too. Comfort Hamel's emotions. Don't respond to it. Don't let that devilish voice in the illusion entice you. Calm down, breathe deeply, forget what it said. Norman, the reason I stayed in the carnival, your comforting words prove useless. Cradling her head, Hamel crouches on the chair in agony, repeating the phantom's questions. The ringing in your ears and the headache are coming back. Oh, painful, man. As a spectre, if you are to control a catalyst sinner with such great empathic power, you yourself must be burdened with corresponding price. The sinner's shaken mind, the unstable empathic power, and the spiritual burden from the shackles, these three things make up a vicious cycle. Hamel, end the illusion now. What is this place? Where should I go? Hamel, press and hold the shackle. The red light from the shackles has banished the sticky phantom, but it's also teasing hard at your nerves at the same time. Fortunately, the interrogation room has finally quieted down. Oh, I like this. There are no Norman, no jellyfish-like phantom, no dancer from the past. Everything has only been a projection from Hamel's heart. Voice a little dull. She's staring at your Asian face helplessly, hands pressing on her chest, trying to steady her own breaths. Was there a part of me? It was questioning me. It hurt you. I'm fine. It didn't hurt me. It didn't hurt me. I was briefly affected when your illusion went out of control. Hamel lowers her head apologetically, her eyelashes dampened and fluttering slightly. I want to tell you everything about myself, but there's another voice stuck in my chest constantly. Thump, thump. That means the voice causing your mental instability isn't Norman, but the numerous memories emerged after Norman's departure. Is something from your memories 23 years ago worsening your perplexity? I can't make it clear. It won't recognize my answer. To question me, it even willingly takes on a physical form and appears in my nightmare and illusions all of a sudden. Hamel's words have gotten even more abstract than before. You try to understand what she means. Appears all of a sudden. The perplexity and loneliness signified by that phantom. Have they only gotten exceptionally intense recently? Judging from the time frame, it has to be directly related to her leaving the carnival. The messy memories leaving the carnival, the perplexity and loneliness. The reason she stayed in the black ring is gradually becoming clear. But looking at Hamel, who's still in a daze, you realize it's not yet the right time to reveal everything. You can't further burden her fragile mind. Comfort Hamel. That phantom with a physical form said you were confused, perplexed and lonely, but that's not your fault. You managed to spend 23 years in the Black Ring and have prevented Norman and more people from slipping into danger. You've already done an excellent job. Hamel's brow is still tightly frowned. Can I still find the answer today, 23 years later, the reason that even I myself have almost forgotten? The reason why I stayed in the carnival? I'm sure you can. Unconscious thoughts usually reveal your true desires in your subconsciousness. I'll help you find the answer. Norman isn't the decisive factor for Hamel to stay in the carnival, so what is it that's bothering her? This is a real question that even Hamel herself can't recall an answer of. We have to pause the interrogation for now, considering Hamel's delicate condition and the elusive negative emotions that have taken a physical shape. Oh, I see. Give me a moment, I'll use the restroom real quick. Just a few seconds. Alright. The grand stage is open and the solitary dancer is sharing her heart with you. The past that has been growing obscure with time is getting clearer in dreams connected through the shackles. Okay, let me do something.
The sound of the wind is a dance gifted to us by nature.
Oh yeah. Holiday.
Oh, are you here to see me, Chief? Feel free to take the time to look at the new supplies, too.
I'm gonna probably buy this first. Need more interrogation slots. Let's see. I hope it's enough, bro, to complete this. What's oh? I spent for Irene, you know, but then I didn't get her.
Do you know who you just captured? I'm...
Alright, let's continue. Oh wait. I didn't finish it. Blue. Alright, 3 blue. Dispatch, supervision, oblivion pit. Where's this gonna finish though? Oh, that's... Oh, alright, 1 month left. Sure. I think I can reach that. Alright, let's continue. The crimson curtains are drawn open, revealing the seats filled with audience. You're certain you've seen this scene before. This is Hamel's dream. You have experienced the same dream before the interrogation. As you've been expecting, you hear the announcer's voice behind you. Coming up next is a solo dance. Clack. The spotlight shoots out a burning beam, scorching the top of your head. The audience is going to turn into jellyfish-shaped phantoms and charge at you. You must prepare yourself mentally. The spiritual link doesn't happen without a reason. She must have recalled an important past event, and perhaps the cause of her perplexity lies here. ... That's the legendary dancer. No charging phantoms, This time the dream seems slightly nuanced. The audience is only murmuring among themselves. We're watching the show to celebrate our anniversary. Why is she pulling a long face? Well, dance. Don't just stand around. Think you're too famous to dance for ordinary people like us? Where's the music? Let the show begin. Entertain me. What's that sulky face for? How unpleasant. Get off the stage if you're not gonna dance. The audience keeps chattering and the spiritual link is throbbing lightly, synchronizing the discomfort of the dream's owners with your senses. What's the matter, my child? They're all here for you. Go on, dance for them. A well-dressed woman emerges from behind the curtain. Mother, what they want is a decadent dance full of joy and pleasure. So what? Just give them the dance they want. You're a genius, I know it. You can bring any kind of dance to reality. But sad melodies are floating everywhere in the world. How shall I dance for joy? You follow the gaze of the dream's owner. Bluish purple smoke flows before your eyes, forms a familiar ring shape, then suddenly shatters, dispersing in the air as tiny specks of sadness. Is this the pseudo illusion Hamel had been able to see growing up? Never mention that again. I don't care what filthy thing the great explosion of the DC has made you see. Promise me, never speak a word about it. You're a great dancer. We can't let them see you as a lunatic. Lunatic. Wait, let me read it again. Alright, I see. But Hamel wants to say something more, but her mother has already reached out eagerly from behind the curtain and pushes her onto the stage. Vibrant drum beats begin at the next second, and the dream's owner is forced to present herself on the stage. One, two, three, four. Oh, she looks pretty even with her eyes closed. As Hamel is counting the beats silently, your perspective keeps spinning joyously following Hamel's movements. You see that wherever her sleeves pass, a bluish purple mist rises, and the stage is becoming blurry and dreamy in Hamel's eyes. A familiar figure forms amid the mist. You were born to dance. Dancing is your way of connecting to the world. You perceive everything with your body, yet what have you truly perceived? I like this background music though. The dream's owner is moving back and forth amid the mist, feeling the flow of the air with her fingers. The sadness she feels with her fingertips and the joy of the music are grappling in her veins. She's only keeping her steps orderly, relying on muscle memory. Broken, sad, that is what you want to narrate. What the great explosion has left the city with, but this is not the wish to see. Bravo! Praises for the legendary dancer's expressiveness are no exaggeration. The colorful mist has grown a little dimmer, and the dance moves are gradually growing weak. Do you remember their faces? They don't understand, and they don't want to understand. A medium to numb themselves with, a tool to help them escape from reality. That's what you are to them, nothing to more. Keep dancing. One more. One more. The illusory mist has mostly vanished. Cheers and applause have almost covered the music of the dance. Is this your art? Is this the dance you want? My good daughter, dance well. Bring me so much wealth with your dance so I can be rich for the rest of my life. The mist is gone. That mother is a useless mother. The mist is gone and reality has become extremely clear. Your perspective is no longer spinning joyously, and you can't feel the most sentimental desire in her blood anymore. All the urge to express broken beauty has been defeated in this grapple with false joy. Hamel halts her steps. Her gaze passes over the smirking faces in the audience who have convinced themselves they're happy. She wobbles. Thump. She falls under the spotlights. Have you found the answer? Why did you choose the black ring? Why did you stay there? In the dark, the phantom brushes against Hamel's face. There's no place for you in the outside world. Go back, you can only find what you truly desire there. Go back. Go back. The scene changes. A dazzling light refracted through the ice surface leads you into the next room. The stage at the center of the lake in the carnival. This is a place both you and Hamel knew very well. Black jellyfish are frozen above the center of the lake, as if they've been waiting for Hamel to return. Will I find the answer by coming back here? Of course, do you not trust me? It's just that you're a delusion that's only recently appeared in my dreams. No. The phantom closes in on Hamel. I've always been by your side. Oh, the dancer doesn't need to be greeted. She only needs to dance. We'll be your audience. Townspeople, well, dance, don't just stand around. Once I see your dance, my heart regains peace. Audience, where's the music? Let the show begin. Entertain me. All our unspeakable sorrow, all our inexpressible pain, you understand them and empathize with us, mourning on behalf of us with your dance. Mother freak, lunatic, corrupter, dance, Hamel, dance. Use your dancing to make our dreams a reality. Younger brother, stop dancing, sister. Thank you, we love you, by corruptors. That's right, you've always been by my side. what I truly desire, the reason I couldn't bring myself to leave. Always been here. Plunk. You hear the sound of someone diving to the bottom of the lake. Bone-chilling ice water rushes into your mouth and nose. A despairing feeling of suffocation drags you back to reality. Wait. What happened just now? She just jumped. I see. I know what it is that Hamel truly desires. Dancing is the most straightforward aesthetic exchange between the audience and the dancer. Hamel's dance of brokenness will never be accepted by the ostentatious big stages in the city. The only beings that will accept her are corruptors who have also experienced brokenness. What is ostentatious? Ostentatious is characterized by pretentious or showy display designed to impress. Oh, I see. The dream was very long. It's already past midnight now, and most people in the bureau are already in the sleep. But you can't suppress the urge to share your conclusion. You must tell Hamel the entire answer as soon as possible. Hopefully she still remembers what she saw in her dream. But you arrive at the detention area of the sinners, only to find Hamel's room empty. Warning, Sinner S008 has gone missing. All guards, please search every section of the bureau. Chief, your guess is correct. Hamel has indeed gone in the direction of the carnival. Besides, we've detected that the corruptors scattered along the rust seem to have received some kind of summoning and are converging on the carnival. I've contacted all the available police forces we can mobilize along the way to slow her down as much as possible and minimize the impact of the loitering corruptors on scavenging civilians along the rust. Corruptors, audiences, you don't look well. Is it because you got startled out of sleep, or is it the shackles? No, there's nothing wrong with the shackles. I've just got something on my own mind. The audience treated her as an entertaining plaything. Her family alienated her and treated her as a cash cow. The public only cared about her gossip. Even the bureau has only treated her as a sinner with a very high risk. Rip, man. Pity Hamel. Just like she was determined to stay inside the black ring, now she wants to escape from reality and return to her final stage. Just like she was determined to stay inside the black ring. Are you really going to stop her? Or she was asking me. He was a diverting plaything for her audience, a tool for her mother to make profit, a dancer that has brought comfort to corrupt us, and now she's a sinner that has escaped and must be brought back. It seems that corruptors have sent summoning signals from a strong sinner as they are gathering to the carnival relic site. As the chief, you need to prevent disasters from happening, but because of your empathy and understanding to Hamel, you can't suppress and restrain her. You have to make a decision with both minds. Wait, there's more? Yeah, boy. Arrest. Just give me iron already.
This is the syndicate gangster rapper. Who are you?
This is the syndicate gangster rapper. I am the rapper, man. I am the rapper. I'm the rapper. Very good, the rapper. Wait, let me check Ella's new skill. I didn't really check it out though. Oh, I see. Nice. Are you here to see me, Chief? Wait. What? Where is that? One more person. Alright, let's go. Oh, I'm becoming broke. Progress of crackdown of Hamel, joint efforts of MBCC and FBC. Hamel traces are found near the carnival and further directions from the chief is needed. Keep your distance and do not harm her. This was the only order you gave the guards before you leave. But after all, she is able to suppress the black ring with her illusions. I will never do anything that goes against the MBCC stance. Do you trust me on this? Of course. Then please trust my judgment too. I'll find a solution that works for both the MBCC and Hamel. Between resisting and self-sacrifice, she always chosen the latter. Going back to the stage and dancing what she wants to dance, that's the only choice she's made for herself. I hope to help her achieve that. Based on the location sent by the guards ahead, Nightingale, you and the others finally catch up with Hamel at around 1 kilometer from the carnival. The guards who arrived beforehand have been following Hamel. Because of your order, they've been keeping a distance without taking any further actions. Hamel, stop, let's stop. She seems unable to hear any other sound, her mind fixed on making her way to the carnival unhurriedly. Hamel, I already know what you truly desire. You want a stage that will accept you, right? she still doesn't turn back. Hamel. The rust is covered in sewage and mud, but none of this has soiled Hamel's feet. Like a ghost who's eager to be home, she is floating slightly, approaching the remains of the black ring, the true appearance of the ruins now revealed. It's useless. The familiar shadow is blocking your way. He just wants to go back there. No one can stop her. No one. As the phantom finishes, an indigo illusion is immediately filling your sight. Everyone is being engulfed in the deep sea-like illusion. The phantom rises in the air, and the illusion is expanding rapidly, sealing every corner of the road as well as completely blocking Hamel's figure ahead of you. It's you again. You're the embodiment of Hamel's negative emotions, aren't you? What are you going to do this time? I won't let you guys near her. I only want to help her. I saw her first in my dreams. I completely understand her feelings of wanting to return to the carnival. Haha, you understand. Do you know how many people have lied to her like that? I've already stopped believing. Swish, before you have time to object, the phantom attacks you without any warning. Chief, watch out! Nightingale shoots in time, the bullet and the tentacle cancelling each other's impact. You've got a good adjutant. You've also got so many subordinates who obey you. And those sinners, they all see you as a friend and agree with your decisions. But what about Hamel? The phantom is drifting left and right in stone, sometimes sad and sometimes angry. Hamel doesn't have family who understand her, nor friends who appreciate her. Worse still, she only knows the city 23 years ago. She doesn't even know a single place in the present city. You have eliminated the corruptors, removed all her audience, and now all she has left is the carnival. The phantom closes in on you once again, and Nightingale instantly aims her gun at it. Hold on, let me speak. Although the jellyfish with its severe speech before you has a completely different character than Hamel, it's essentially the vessel of all of Hamel's negative emotions. Behind its words, perhaps there lie Hamel's thoughts that she has never expressed. Sorrow, brokenness, fragility, such is this city's future. A prophecy of beauty, it is everything she perceives. You can never bind the dancer's limbs. You can never silence her over the beauty she sees. You can never put her back into the cage. The dancer must return to the stage. And with that, the phantom begins spinning on the spot. At the same time, the indigo illusory realm starts twisting and transforming with it as well. The spinning surroundings make you sick at once. I'm not trying to capture her. The phantom doesn't spare you any chances to explain. The illusory realm is expanding further, so that now on top of the tormenting vision, a voice like a croaking siren has also joined it, worsening your dizziness. You're not the only one being affected. The guards and even Nightingale are all suffering from dizziness and nausea. A familiar sting surges from the shackles again. Something new is happening. I've come back to dance for you. Do you still remember me? Facing the empty ruins of the carnival, Hamel smiles nostalgically. Meanwhile, outside the carnival, large crowds of loitering corruptors are looking up at the sky. Dance. Hamel, dance. Tell the story for us. They keep repeating Hamel's name and moving slowly in the same direction. You can't wait any longer. Whether it's to stop the corruptors from converging on the carnival or for the sake of Hamel's mental stability, you must finish off this damned jellyfish as quickly as possible. It wasn't my intention to fight you because you said you were part of Hamel. I don't know if harming you will cause any side effects in her. But since you can't calm down and listen to me, I can only force you into cooperating with me. Release the shackles. You reach out your right hand. The shackles spill out a crimson gleam in your palm, but it turns into a deep sea form the moment it touches the phantom. The shackles don't work on it. Chief, the form is only an illusion. Its power has gotten significantly weaker. If you try once more, this time it must. Shut up, I won't let anyone stop him. As it's speaking, it leaps in the middle of the air. The black illusion expands and skirts the air, lifting everything around it in the air. The innocent participants of this battle have all been whirled into the illusory realm. Amid rubble, debris and illusions, besides you who stand in the center, everything is spinning with the phantoms in the illusory realm. Release the shackles. The form envelopes your hand and once again devours the shackles' red light. The phantom is standing before you. Do you really understand her? Can you really accept her? Then what are these shackles in your hands for? The shackles also serve to suppress her mania and prevent her mental state from getting worse. But the illusions brought by mania is a part of the soul of her dance. That's why I must go there. Compared to the corruptors who will only worsen her mania and her mind, I am a better audience because I can prevent accidents with the shackles. You're not here to capture her. I'm here to take her back, but more importantly, I want to try to make her wish come true. She wishes for an audience who can appreciate her dance of sadness. Stop manipulating the corruptors. I'll be her audience instead. No matter what kind of world she perceives, as long as it's Hamel dance, I'll watch it. I'll appreciate it. No ulterior motive, no plan to use her, no coercion. You will always let her dance the way she wants to? Of course. She can dance to her heart's content. To her heart's content. The jellyfish-like shadow is expressionless, but you can tell it's lowered its guards. Press and hold the shackle. This time, there are no more illusions disturbing you. The red spikes are spreading all the way out of her form. Hamel has always considered others' feelings first and buried her most pressing wishes in the deepest corner of her heart, leaving them to pile up there. Confusion, perplexity, and loneliness. Still, I need to thank you for letting me see her nightmares, so I could help her put those thoughts into words. The shackles, spikes, and the phantom becomes entangled with each other, and with a slight tug, it becomes a cloud of black smoke. As the phantom vanishes, the indigo illusory realm is gradually fading as well. After snapping out of the dream in the middle of the night and chasing your way here in the dark, you realize it's already dawn outside the illusory realm. Chief, do you really have to go on your own? All those who got whirled up in mid-air have been gently lowered back onto the ground. Hamel has never thought of hurting anyone. Even the embodiment of her most extreme and negative emotions has never caused loss into the MBCC. Don't worry, I've got the shackles with me. I'll be fine. I got out of the carnival when the Black Ring was still active. Why would I still get trapped by these ruins? Before I come back out, you guys stay here and stand by. But your adjutant is still worrying about you. Don't forget, you promised to trust my decisions on my way here. On our way here. I'm only going to see a dance. Once the show ends, I'll bring back the dancer and make sure she's well and curious. To fulfill the wish in Hamel's innermost heart, to let her dance freely what she wants to dance, to accept her for what she truly is. All this time you have been standing firm to your ground, whether it's facing controversy from the past or her elusive emotions that have taken a physical shape. Me like Hamel. Hamel very good. I can just do one more interrogation. It sucks. Melissa. If I see phase 3 tank, I'm surely gonna make him my friend. Let's see who's not online. Just give me a moment, I'll get to the interrogation. Well, they are all strong though. I'm not gonna unfriend them. How much left? I think it's doable. fly.
Oh,
Get
are you
back.
here to see me, Chief? Feel free to take the time to look at the new supplies, too.
I need this. You know what? Yep, I need this. I need this, but then I don't want to spend my gems for that.
You won't be able to see the answer clearly at such a distance. Come closer.
Oh, her voice. Alright, interrogation. You're back to the familiar place once again to fulfill Hamel's desire of dancing. At the same time, those memories exclusive to the two of you, memories hiding beneath the oblivion and the agony are finally emerging. With guidance from the shackles and the pendant left by Norman, it's not hard to locate Hamel. She hasn't gone far and is still around where the main gate used to be. When you find her, she's touching the broken ruins, curiously examining them carefully. Hamel, what are you looking at? Chief. She seems unsurprised by your arrival. I've seen the ugly, terrifying carnival before it was shrouded by illusions, and I've also seen it in its most bustling, prosperous prime under the fake delusion. But the carnival like this is the first time I've seen it like this. In order to eradicate all risk of spreading mania, most of the amusement facilities have already been removed. These remaining ones will probably be removed soon too. Before long, this place will become a desert, or may even be covered again by the waste from the rust. I guess that this city will soon forget the carnival and forget me as well. I will remember you and I will help you remember what happened here. That's why I came here today. That meddlesome jellyfish has already told you, hasn't it? I can be a playboy. I like these words. The sudden joke makes Hamel laugh. She presses her hand on her chest gently. Am I? Oh, her own hand. It's told me everything. You're willing to watch me dance? Yes, even though I'm the only audience. One is good enough. Along the desolate bank, only you, Hamel, and two shadows, elongated by the sun, are walking side by side. What are the two shadows? Phantom shadow? Is the jellyfish? Should be the jellyfish. You need to continue into the depths of the remains of the carnival and go back to the stage at the center of the lake that belongs only to Hamel. Around here is where I met the three puppets, Void, Misery, and Fear. They all loved your dance. Do you still remember? Void, Misery, and Fear are these their names. Yes, such sad names. I recall part of it now. My dance could help them forget their troubles briefly, but it couldn't truly console these souls. She reaches out her hand, brushing through the invisible air, and 3 tiny jellyfish illusions emerge before you. Unlike the phantom that symbolizes solitude and restraints, these 3 chubby jellyfish are small and adorable. Go to that world free of trouble. When they're in need of my dance, you'll keep them company in my stead. Hamel waves her hand and the 3 tiny jellyfish rise in the air unhurriedly. Wow. Though you know this is merely a visual ceremony and they can't really reach another world like this, you still can't help lifting your gaze to see the 3 little jellyfish off in the sky. Continue onward. You keep going in the direction you've given until the soil not far ahead reveals a large stretch of charred remains left by an intense battle. You faced danger here? It was impersonating you, Dad. You're not sure if you can call that thing a person. You mentioned that there was another Hamel here. I think I once knew her existence. She was the center of the blissful realm, but also the loneliest child here, wasn't she? What did you recall? A baby's lonely cries that form part of the music of the dance. Perhaps I've known her well since long ago. She envied you for getting the love from everyone in the carnival. That's why she impersonated you. Envied me. Hamel crouches down to feel the soil's temperature with her fingertips carefully, as if interacting with her impersonator in this way. How lucky you are to know what you want. I should be the envious one. A small flower blooms where her fingertips are touching. The soil, the air, the sun, and the rain, they'll all love you. This time, please thrive. The flower is only a tiny illusion, yet its leaves still sway as the wind blows by it. Continue onward. You continue walking for a while. You're getting closer to your destination, and there are fewer and fewer objects in your surroundings. Finally, before a stretch of empty flatland, Hamel grinds to a halt. This place feels familiar. This was once a sacred territory in the carnival. The crowd of the parade guarding Hamel's dance blocked off the area completely. After the black ring shattered, this place became a deep lake that suppressed tens of thousands of corruptors. You once put the shackles on Hamel here and promised to take her out of this place. Sadly, she's already forgotten that. Now that the illusions have all faded away, this place turns out to be just a stretch of empty bare land. Hamel tries to take one step forward, then another. Her steps are gradually picking up a rhythm, as if she's been getting used to the touch on her toe tips, and her body is becoming lighter and lighter. Once she reaches the center, she turns to face the only audience today. The audience is quietly waiting for her performance to begin. but she can't calm down her heart. To dance freely for everything you perceive. Have you made this wish come true? I don't know, but she's removed the restraints on my powers. I can dance with everything I've got for this show. But what if she's only trying to loosen your guard? What if she's just lying to you and using you like all those people in the past? Who is she? But what if... Who is she though? No, I can feel it. Oh, it's me. I can feel it. She's different. Corpus. How is she different? From what I see, she's not really different from the stupid audience in your memories. No, please don't speak of her like this. Then what exactly is the difference? The thoughts hidden at the end of the memories are being uncovered layer by layer. Stop hiding your desires. It's about time. Let the story between you and her re-emerge in your mind. Soon. Even if there's a dark hollow in my heart, I don't need to fill it with anything. I will carry it and keep on fighting. Dance for yourself, Hamel. I don't need you to protect me from hell. The shackles didn't point me in the wrong direction. I should have known you're here sooner. I came to see you, Hamel. You've done enough. You don't need to make any sacrifices anymore. We're going back together. Like I promised, I can't leave you here alone. That phantom with a physical form said you were confused, perplexed, and lonely. But that's not your fault. You managed to spend 23 years in the Black Ring and have prevented Norman and more people from slipping into danger. You've already done an excellent job. Hamel has always considered others' feelings first and buried her most earnest wishes in the deepest corner of her heart, leaving them to pile up there. Confusion, perplexity, and loneliness. Still, I need to thank you for letting me see her nightmares, so I could help her put those thoughts into words. It's the same thing. It's the past though. Right, why couldn't I recall? She's different from everything in this world, woven with pain. Disasters have brought broken smoke and dust, and hysterical sadness has composed a pessimistic future. But behind the smoke and dust, there is glistening starlight. She hopes you can do as you please. Make your choice how you're going to dance. Hamel? I thought you were going to dance. Why are you spacing out? She suddenly comes before you and picks up your hands. Can you dance with me? This sudden invitation catches you off guard. I got the energy. Before you have time to consider your answer, you already followed her to the center of the stage. Oh, this is too sudden. Hamel smiles and doesn't answer, simply crossing her finger with yours. Wow. She keeps her gaze on you, Slowly, the surrounding sounds are beginning to blur and you caught up with her pace. Is this the world you perceive? This is different from the memories in your nightmares. This is you perceived by me. The hem of her dress extends freely to form a scroll of canvas as if already rehearsed it many times. The two of you compose a new illusion on it. Together, let's dance to our heart's content. Oh, that was a happy ending. He leads you to start twirling. You're standing so close to each other that you can even hear her peaceful breaths and feel the throbbing joy in her pulse. The illusion created by the duet dance is starkly different from the frozen lake, portraying the warmth of on a spring day. Grass is thriving and warblers are twittering. It's as if the natural scenery is reciting a poem full of love. Sometimes subtle and intimate, sometimes intense and passionate, layering it onto this once destroyed land once again and again. It's destroyed land again and again. Her dance has changed. No coercion, no scheme. This joyful song is purely her heart's creation. Then will she still sing about sadness and pain for us? No, we're no longer her last audience. It's time to say goodbye. This time, it's the true farewell. Is someone speaking? That's the sound of blessing. Thunk thunk. They are blessing this dance. The curtains will never fall. With your guidance, she has recalled you and seen the stars. You dance in the together, in the radiant spring to your heart's content. Nice, nice. Very good, very good. So comply 68. Oh, that's it for Hamel's interrogation. All the members are active. Nice. Yeah, need to do Oblivion with 20 times. Might as well complete it. Don't tell the game stuck. Oh my god. This is not good. Let me restart the game. Yeah, I'm restarting it. I don't know, man. Why is this happening though? Just sometimes happening, sometimes not happening. But when I'm streaming, it's almost like 80% happening. Oh my god, taking so long. Life is hard with a wooden PC. I wouldn't actually call this a wooden PC though. It's just streaming is not good. Starting. Straight stuff after interrogation. What the? Come on, bro. All right.
Whenever I'm lost in reverie, you'll show up and pull me back to reality. Hello, Chief. Welcome back.
Alright. I hope it doesn't happen again. If it happens again, I'm probably gonna shut down. Oh my god, it happened again. What's wrong though? Alright guys, that's it for today's stream. Hope you had a good day watching this. And adios. That's a PC problem. Will be sorted out by tomorrow probably. And thank you for watching. Bye.